57 for Pitt. And the lead is 11-9. But Tony, here comes the walking momentum changer in Peyton Hall.
Well, he's been wrestling great so far this season, and mostly because he keeps himself moving, his pace stays high, he starts working to his positions. I mean, wrestling's like anything else. It's not like basketball, right? You want to get to a spot on the floor, that's where you feel good for your offense. Same thing in wrestling. You get into certain spots, you feel better in some places than others, and the idea is to get there as best you can. See, that wasn't fair in that sense, that Peyton Hall took a shot, and then Keslar went completely the opposite direction, and there's no way that Peyton Hall should have been able to stay a hold of his leg with one hand going in the opposite way, but he did.
So Peyton Hall right back after him, up 3-0. The first offensive points here in the first minute of the first quarter. Hall, of course, won his match Wednesday against Iowa State, and he's just been flat out dominant, and nothing Keslar can do here.
No, I mean, he just does a nice job of attacking that corner, as he's done all year and as he's been doing throughout his career. And what I think he does really well, what I think is the part that's improving, and probably some of it is because of the people that he's been wrestling against. You know, we talked about whether it's David Cars or people like that, is that you get good at chain wrestling, moving from position to position. So as soon as somebody stops you in one spot, it automatically opens something else, and you have to get used to practicing moving from that one thing to the next. And I think that's one of the areas that he's elevated his wrestling.
Hall getting that left knee wrenched, and we saw that again Wednesday in the Iowa State match.
Yeah, he kind of fell off of him a little bit there, and Keslar trying to get back and trying to get himself a reversal out of this, but really got that whizzer in pretty hard. And the weird part about when you're in that situation is that Hall's still getting riding time. Back in and does a nice job of just powering right through him. I mean, he doesn't stop a whole lot. See, that's sort of what happened to him before. He got a little bit loose and he got popped up over the top and got in a bad position.
That's what Peyton does such a nice job. He gets in on the high crotch, kind of feels Keslar, put his hips into it a little bit. Peyton, as soon as he locks his hands, puts it down on the mat and circles to it to finish the shot. Like, immediate movement from the Mountaineer.
Hall up 9-2. Still in the first period. Hall, of course, won his match 2 years ago, the last time these teams met. Got a pin over Holden Heller of Pitt. And Hall in control of this one early.
You can see he's trying to get some points on top, see if he can get a turn. He's really good at running that bar. I mean, he's really good at running that bar. And, oh, if he runs that bar, there's a fall. Oh, man.
Ooh. Quick and dominant Peyton Hall, soaking it in here at the Coliseum. This large crowd acknowledging Peyton Hall's effort. And Peyton Hall gets the pin here in the first period. And again, the momentum shifted back towards West Virginia.